Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the locker room. I am your host. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Reggie. Now listen, Kyrie Irving continues to be a hot topic in the NBA following his suspension from the Brooklyn Nets. Now this is what Kevin Durant had to say to reporters after that situation.
Kevin, what did you think of Kyrie's conduct this week?
I ain't here to judge nobody or talk down on nobody for how they feel, their views, or anything. I just didn't like anything that went on. I feel like it was all unnecessary. I feel like we could have just kept playing basketball and kept quiet as an organization. I just don't like none of it.
Do you feel the suspension is unfair?
I believe and trust in the organization to do what's right. It's an unfortunate situation for people that are impacted by this situation. It just sucks all around for everybody, and hopefully we can move past it.
Have you spoken to Kyrie, especially since his apology last night?
No, I haven't.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been very critical of Kevin Durant. As you guys can see, over the summer, KD tapped in with me on Instagram. We had a nice little back and forth. I was talking about his decision to join the Warriors and how I felt like that was weak. And, KD, like I said, he clapped back. We had a good conversation, and this was, that was pretty much the end of it. And like I said, shout out to Kevin Durant, man. He's one of my favorite players in the game. You know what? Throughout this entire situation in Brooklyn, he's the one, to me, who I truly feel sorry for, right? Because at the end of the day, man, this dude just wants to play basketball. And, Kyrie Irving, the guy he decided to link up with, all he is about is drama. That's all he wants to do is just bring drama and chaos to the franchise. And KD's not about that. He just wants to hoop. And ladies and gentlemen, I got to take this time and give some love to Kevin Durant, because if you guys don't know, he was the Eastern Conference Player of the Week last week. And as you guys can see on the screen, man, it says the honor comes after Durant paved the way to a 3-1 record, posting dominant averages of 31 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. He shot 53% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, and a perfect 32 of 32 from the free throw line. In fact, he was the only player in the East to average 35-5 in week 3 of the season. So congrats to Kevin Durant, man. He's been playing his ass off. As you guys can see, the article goes on to say Durant is one of 27 players in Nets franchise history to earn Player of the Week honors. He's one of the 3 players to win the award 4 or more times in a Nets uniform, joining Jason Kidd and Vince Carter. The Nets superstar is averaging 31.5 points, 6.2 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 2 blocks in 37 minutes across 10 games that he's played this season. He is the league's leading total point scorer and 3rd in points per game. His 37.3 minutes per game ranks 6th in the NBA. I told y'all, man, KD just wants the ball. All this extra stuff, he ain't got time for it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can see on the screen, the Brooklyn Nets are 3-1 without the services of one Kyrie Irving. They don't need Kyrie, okay? They don't. They're looking like a much better basketball team without Kyrie Irving. Now, what was very interesting to me is that Woj came out. This is from Bleacher Report, and he said that there is skepticism surrounding Kyrie Irving's return for the Nets' upcoming games against the Lakers and the Kings. So the article goes on to say that Nets players Royce O'Neal and Nick Claxton told reporters Friday they have been in contact with Irving but could not say if he will rejoin the team this weekend. So you guys can see on the screen, Nick Friedel, he's a beat reporter for the Brooklyn Nets. He asked Royce O'Neal, he said, are the Nets expecting Kyrie back on his trip? Hopefully, said Royce O'Neal. He said he's been speaking with Kyrie Irving. And then he asked Nicholas Claxton, and Claxton said Kyrie is in great spirits, but he has no idea if Kyrie will rejoin the Brooklyn Nets. Now, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, do I feel that the Brooklyn Nets should bring Kyrie Irving back? No. I read a report that the Brooklyn Nets owner, Joe Tsai, met with Kyrie Irving, and they sung Kumbaya, and everything seems to be all good in the hood. But I am still not of the mindset that Kyrie Irving can be a functional NBA player. Every single season, ladies and gentlemen, there is always something, whether it be an injury, whether it be some controversy. This dude always finds himself in a situation that doesn't include the Brooklyn Nets winning a championship. Like I told y'all, man, this dude's just an attention whore, right? He's out for attention any way he can get it. And listen, man, the Brooklyn Nets, they're playing great basketball right now. Bring them back for what, man? Just go ahead and waive them, cut them, let them go. Now, this is what Sean Marks said after the situation with Kyrie Irving.
Sean, why did the team feel like now is a good time to suspend Kyrie?
You know, I would point back to the release, the statement that went out from the team yesterday, and in that, you know, clearly outlines that over the course of the last 5 to 6 days, the organization has made multiple attempts to get with Kyrie and his representation and to have them clarify his feelings and, you know, put out a sense of remorse for this. And that obviously didn't happen, and he refused to disavow that until his tweet last night. So I think this was the best course of action as it stands right now is to suspend him. You know, because they're not the values of our organization right now.
Considering he spent seven days not apologizing and then apologized a couple hours after he gets suspended, do you think after the suspension is over, 5 games or however long it lasts, do you have hope that he'll be of the right mindset and be an appropriate asset to the team?
Well, I think after anything like this, you would always hope that there's a change. There's a change in feelings, a change in attitude, and you know, I think per his apology last night, that's a step in the right direction. But again, as we've sort of stated, that actions speak louder than words, and so he's had some time, and there'll be some more time to reflect on this.
I'm sorry, Sean. Is the apology enough where he would say, okay, 5 games, he can come back, or do you want to see something else too?
No, the apology is a step in the right direction.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Brooklyn Nets will be taking on the Los Angeles Clippers in their next game. And like I said, they're off to a 3-1 record without Kyrie Irving. Jacques Vaughn is the new head coach, and he's got the team playing some pretty good basketball, man. So come into the comments down below, man. Let me know what you think about this situation. Should the Brooklyn Nets bring Kyrie Irving back? Or should, listen, man, they just let him do his own thing. If he's not going to fulfill their obligations, should he just stay away from the team altogether, man? Let me know in the comments down below. And yes, this was another installment of The Locker Room. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
He's been unbelievable. I think he's shown that he can carry the load, be an incredible teammate, guide this group, be counted on. And he's really, been stunning in being able to score, but also facilitate. And then the next thing you know, he was close to having the triple-double in Washington. And then the next thing you know, he's rebounding the basketball. And so all those things combined, and see why he deserved to be Player of the Week.